Greetings, this is Tariq with Patent Insider, and here we're coming to you with Patent Insider Tidbits, Patent Insider Secrets. Today we're doing a case study on, we're talking about essentials. One of the things that's important, I think the best way to share IP stories is through storytelling. It's easier than opening the law books and going through statutes, and it's one of the ways we relate this information in a way that makes sense. We're going to be telling a story today about a startup, and the concept, we're going to go through the details, but really want to talk about resilience. One thing that I have in common with founders who work with startups and enterprise companies, in a way, I'm a founder. This company, building a business, entrepreneurship is universal. You have lessons, there's certain things that are ideal. And as we grow and innovate and we pivot and we work with different size companies, and we grow, we still roll out, and we have to go through the same process that you do as a new startup. You're trying to find your total addressable market. You're trying to answer these questions. And so every business, if they're a serious business, goes through the same thing. But one of the things we're going to talk about today is the stories of resilience. We're going to talk today about an essential component. It's not going to be that long. We're going to go a few minutes talking about the most successful startups. They think differently when it comes to problems. Business is challenging, and you're bringing something to market, you're creating an audience, you're doing these things. These are challenging, but the relationship with successful startups, their relationship with obstacles and problems is just different. It's fundamentally different than everybody else, because while most people fear failure, they fear that it doesn't work, or they suffer from overanalysis, right? Paralysis by analysis at best. Successful startups they run towards failures. They say, oh, it didn't work, try something else. That didn't work, try something else. They keep spinning out different marketing. Maybe that's the wrong market. Rethinking things, trying out and implementing. They're quick to implement and get information and see failures as ways to get information. And that's really where the success comes from. You build these habits. And so one of my favorite stories in this regard is the stories of Angry Birds. In this, you'll see the successful startups run towards their failures and see as an opportunity to improve. So, and what we have this on our Patent Insider Secrets blog as well. Let me see this. We're going to share. So if they never give up, Patent Insider Secret Essentials for Startup Innovative Success. So this story of Angry Birds, is amazing. It's an amazing tale of innovation, but it's universal. What we have here is a company that started by three friends, three guys, started in 2003. They made 51 games. 51 games. They were all duds. They didn't make any money. They almost went broke 2009. And they said, you know what, let's try one more time. One more time. They gave it one more try. And they sketched 10 ideas a day until one of the sketches was the Angry Bird. So, now that was 2009. And the thing was, we just think, okay, they came with Angry Birds and it was a hit. It wasn't a hit. It was on track to be just like the others. Just like the 51 other games. People got frustrated. What's the point? People would download it and then delete it. They wouldn't play the game, so their retention rate was horrible. So they said, okay, they used the experiences of those 51 failures. They knew how to respond to that. They knew how to, well, we got to this phase, let's just move to the next phase. We got them to download the game, and how do we keep them there? What do we change? We simplify the interface. They tried these different things. But they counted it as 52 failures until it actually hit. Now they have a net worth. This company, Rovio, now has a net worth of over $5 billion. And, Angry Birds is an international phenomenon. They have pictures of Angry Birds at the Thanksgiving Day parade. They have comic books. There are plush toys, costumes, cartoons. There have been 2 movies. Feature films, not just like Netflix movies. These are feature films in the theaters. Their partnerships with Star Wars, the NBA, their Transformers, all these things. And I'm sure what you may not know is that they also have an extensive patent portfolio, uh, IP portfolio protecting. Now, how do you protect a game? If you look at their patents, which is really interesting, they don't have patents for they look at secure friending, the framework structure that they built. They're actually looking at ways to uh, they have granted patents international and domestic in the U.S., but they have their network and how they you can play Angry Birds through Facebook and through social media, things like that. All of these different ways that they were innovating to put games and integrated in the platforms and having these shared spaces for gaming. They were able to find unique ways to patent these things. So uh, it's challenging. You can't really patent a game, but the structure, the infrastructure, the technology, and the back end, they have a lot of patents around that. And they started a trend, so other companies come along, they license their technology. They make over $1 billion through licensing now. They have 2 billion downloads worldwide. Um, Again, this is projected, $5 billion net worth. Um, but I think this is just what it tells you is that every problem that you face in business or in life, it's opportunity disguised as failure. You can either choose to stubbornly resist the challenges in your life, pressing the hard button. I tend to do that, but I'm learning to press the easy button, and or you can embrace it. The solution is actually in the problem. The problem is giving you things, and you have a unique way to approach it. That's where your opportunity is. And so, successful startups see every challenge or problem as a potential solution or opportunity. And the reality is, this is all starts with you, how you look at things. Either you see it or you don't. And if you don't see it, I hate to say this, but you already lost. So you either see challenges as obstacles blocking you from your goals, or you see challenges as stepping stones towards your destination. And they make it easier for you to achieve your goals and build a successful startup. It's all up to you. So, it's like this. If we didn't have gravity, uh, we wouldn't have weight. If we don't have resistance against our body, like you don't grow muscles, you wouldn't learn to walk if you didn't have resistance. And in business, you don't grow if you don't have resistance. If it was just easy, then you really don't learn the tools to sustain a successful business. It comes easily and you lose it just as easily. So the obstacles and challenges are ways to grow resilience and to help you grow the tools. So the takeaway from this is that these examples, failure is really a part of life. And it is hard to get it right, but if you never try, then you never succeed. So keep trying until you find the right formula for success. Don't give up. This is encouragement to my founders out there. Again, one of the things that we're doing here at Patent Insider Startup, Patent Insider Enterprise, we're launching a new program, and what you do, you can go to our website patentinsider.co or click the link on this video, and basically what we're doing is we have a program that's designed to help startups understand what their IP is. I mean, really, that's where you have to understand in all this process of these failures, maybe there's something that you're doing, something that you're learning, something that provides value that also provides an opportunity for commercialization and success with your business. So that's one of the things that we have to, we have a limited number. We actually already have some for this month. We only have 10 spots left. So if you're interested, you can you comment. You can, again, you have to have the right fit. We have different applicants. We want to make sure we have the right fit for the program. But really, what we've had our failures and successes working with, at this point, hundreds of clients and heck, over 1,000 plus patents. And we have a unique way of helping you see where the value is in your company, because everybody doesn't need a patent. And that's the truth. But you may have intellectual property that's part of your business that you're unaware of. If you have social capital, if you have a big social media presence, well, are you protecting those assets, so digital assets, your social media tags? All these things are important and are intellectual property. You'd hate to lose your social media handles by not protecting them with the appropriate IP protection. If you have books or copy or blog posts or things that you use that are part of your sales and marketing and they're proprietary to you, that how you move your business, you may want to protect those things. You may want to also look at protections, putting protections in place, and how you manage your any type of internal and external relationships. You want to make sure that you're clear on who owns their intellectual property. So these are things that we have a program specifically designed to do that for startups. And it says one program is for startups. Another program is for if you're an enterprise company, maybe your IP manager, maybe your general counsel, in-house counsel, and one of your responsibilities is managing these things. We have a way to kind of really help you be successful with that. Not necessarily taking over duties, but we have a way of helping you get that information and assessing where you are on a regular basis. So those are two things that we have a lot of things coming out this year. So those are two programs that we have. Again, we have limited slots, so you want to check that out. That'll be coming out really soon. And then we're also launching our Patent Insider Academy. One of the things that we find is that for business owners and startups, that IP is important, but you're not necessarily ready to invest in your IP, which you want to make sure you have good and accurate information. And so one of the things that we've done, we pulled together with our Dream Team 100 and started putting together content and lessons to make sure you're getting the accurate information. Because right now you can find everything on YouTube, you can find things on the internet, but that doesn't mean it's right or correct. And you don't want to take a chance when you start up to have something that's not accurate. So we're doing that as well as working with the so it's Patent Insider Academy. That's our Patent Insider Enterprise program. That's our Patent Insider Startup program. So again, we have a limited. I think we have less than 10 slots left for this month for the startup program. We have 3 slots for enterprise, and the Patent Insider Academy. We've had some interest there. We'll be rolling that out this month as well. And the last program, this is a very limited program. We have a very special offer for. We're going to take 1 or 2 for the rest of the year, and that's a special program. If you're interested in engaging with us on that level, just reach out to me in a message, and we'll make sure we get you the information you need. With that being said, this is Patent Insider Startup, Patent Insider Enterprise, Patent Insider Tidbits, Patent Insider Secrets. We're signing off. Comment below if this helps you. If this was something, a lot of times in the business of startup, you will get bogged down in the minutia, but we need a mindset shift, a mindset reset. So let me know if that's something that's helpful, or what you're, if you're familiar with the story of Angry Birds, what's something that you take away from their story. With that, we're signing off.